Hey, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Monday. Hope you had a good weekend. I got to do a photo shoot this past weekend, which was wonderful. You'll be seeing some of that next week when I do an art stream. And also got to do some D&D for the first time in a good long while, so I'm very glad for that. And so here we are again, and my glasses are completely covered in schmutz. We'll be picking up where we left off in Xenosaga Episode 1. We are definitely in the last third of the game or thereabouts, definitely in the second half. So I only anticipate... We're not in the final dungeon yet, I know that. I'll definitely let you know when that is, but we are definitely more than halfway through at this point. The Gnosis are attacking the Kukai Foundation right after we just got done exploring the strange, crazy depths of Shion and Cosmos and Junior's minds and all of that fun stuff. So, where we last left off, the Gnosis were attacking, and we have to go save people. We have to go save, I think it was 13 civilians or something like that. So let's do. And as has been the case now, almost the last 2 months, this will be a charity stream for the Women's Reproductive Rights Assistance Project. They're an organization that has been around for over 30 years, providing financial assistance to women who need abortions, reproductive care, emergency contraception, and who would otherwise be unable to afford such care. So this organization helps out with that. They're a great organization. So if you are able to, please donate. The link will pop up from time to time in the chat, but you can always pull it up anytime by typing in !charity. And I am doing giveaways for every $100 that we raise. So that'll be either in the form of video game store credit to the storefront of your choosing, so Steam, Nintendo eShop, PlayStation Network, or Xbox Live, or you can own some of my art photography if you are the lucky winner of the giveaway. So you can go to my website or any of my social medias, anywhere I've posted any of my photography. Pick a single image. Pick one image, and I will send that to you as an 8x12 print by way of thanking you for your contributions to this charity drive. So it will be winding down soon. I'm looking at the calendar, looking ahead toward the end of the month, beginning of September. When I wind it down, I want to do a big, I want to close it out with like a marathon weekend. So that is the plan, but that's enough talking shop for now. So let's go right into saving some more people. One of the few places in the game where we actually have background music. Did I get the thing? I don't remember where I left off. It's been a while since I've played this. Nope, I had not been here. Battle gear. Now there is an optional boss in this location. But we can't do the optional boss. We cannot fully do the optional boss because, I could do it, but without having done a prior side quest, it would be insanely difficult. And we weren't able to pull off that side quest because every time we went to that particular area, the game would just freeze on us. And I found out later that the reason why we couldn't access that part of the game was because of just... I'm playing this game on a PS3 instead of a PS2, and so there was some sort of issue with... how the game plays on a PS3. A robot part head. Tip. The game had to be very silent for a brief moment. No. The game had to be silent so that we could, we could do that. It wasn't fully done yet. Ooh, I can get in there. Nice. Thought I was just gonna miss. But I did not. Obtain Decoder 13. Okay, nothing else in here. Alright. So we've explored all that I can explore right now, in this immediate vicinity. And we have rescued, I think, 3 people at this point, so there's another 10 more to go. Oh, 1,000 gold. You saved me! The monsters attacked so suddenly and all I could do was hide in here. I thought I was gonna die here in the trash. Thanks! Okay. Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen. And they are all healers. Okay. Bugbears heal. A ton. Yep, and whenever they heal everybody. And one's gonna even cut in line to heal everybody. Don't think that's going to do anything, but it is an AoE attack. One's out. That might do it. It might do it for both of them. Yes, it will.
The enemies have been exterminated.
And nobody close to a level up at the moment. All right.
This is gonna be fun.
And everyone's defended against poison. Meh. Oh. Eight. Yeah, alright, let's just get him out of the way. That might be enough. No! I wanted some extra points. That attack left him with 1 HP. Okay, sure. Fortunately, this game doesn't use XCOM logic,
Sayonara, baby.
where you can miss from point-blank range. But we do have some medkits. Let's use that. Oh, you saved me. I was about to get turned into a bronze statue, too. Thanks a bunch. 9 to go. Alright.
I won't let anyone die.
You guys are new. Ouch. Well, this is starting to not look good. And we're all going after Chaos, Cosmos. Alright.
Ready? Angel blow.
Oh, that didn't do as much as I was hoping it would. Oh, she's out.
Shutting down.
If I can at least get one of them out, that'll help a lot. And I think that's gonna do it. It's gonna take out one.
Storm wolf.
Just what I wanted. I wanted one of them gone.
Here.
Returning to battle.
Oh, that might be entirely negated. It was almost entirely negated. Ouch.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Although... Okay. Okay, now he's out. That was tougher than I thought.
Sayonara, baby.
So Junior is next on the level up list.
This is gonna be fun.
Oh. You can't aim toward the back. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Ha. Ready?
I don't know if that's gonna be... if that's gonna get them both, or just the one in the front line.
Angel blow.
Nope, gets them both. Okay.
Take this. Storm Wolf.
There might be some points in here. Yep, there will be some points in here. Some extra points, I should say. Oh yeah, absolutely.
The enemies have been exterminated.
And how? Okay, so let's see, no one in here. Can't go that way.
This is gonna be fun.
Everyone gets one boost.
They're trying.
That won't do anything. Okay. Then we're just gonna throw a med kit out. It's a waste of a med kit, but oh, you smart shit. You piece of... Ugh.
Here.
And they also do the same goddamn thing. Okay. Damn. I have to blow some of my stronger med kits on them. Don't want to do that, but needs must.
Here!
Because that's the only way they die is through healing magic.
Is everyone okay?
I won't even get them back. What should I do? My son's run away from home. If I don't find him, those monsters will eat him. What? You look for him? Oh, thank goodness. I'm counting on you. Please save him. Alright, 8 people left. 2 ether upgrade S's. Alright. Good evening, Yang. This is not a blind playthrough. This is actually my second ever playthrough of Xenosaga. It's my first time in almost 20 years playing it. Alright, Shion needs to be part of the group here because she has healing ability. So we're gonna swap. I don't want to keep wasting all my medkits here. Looks like we do. Yes, Winged, and also good evening to you. I have played through all 3 before, yes, but again, it's been a very long time. Well, this is where Momo would come in very handy. I should also bring Momo in as well. Because just out of... yeah, that's what I thought. I haven't... These are very old games now. I think it was... It was... When I played through all of these games for the first time, it was in college. No, Blizzaga would have gotten them all winged. Great. Well, I've got nothing to lose, so let's just see what happens. Episode 1 was just a random pickup for me back when I was a kid. It was just an EB game, so for anything, Blaine just not this. Yeah, this is an experience. I was introduced to this from just a friend of mine. Yeah, I figured that was going to happen. A friend of mine was just like, "Oh, you like JRPGs? Try this." And I did, and I was like, "Holy crap." Because I had played Xenogears, or at least I had started Xenogears, and I was not a fan of it. I was hoping this would be better, and it is by far. Alright. Oh, this is quite bad. Alright. I need to protect everyone against confusion now. That's a thing.
Here.
Really?
Great. I collected some good data.
Well, I got one. Oy. I never even heard of Xenogears prior to playing this. Unless you count Pokemon, this is my first JRPG. Luckily, you don't need to have played Xenogears to understand what's going on in here, which is great. My first RPG was actually Final Fantasy VII. I was so scared I was hiding here when the monsters came and I couldn't get out. I'll never run away from home. I'll promise I'll listen to what Mom says from now on. Wah! 7 to go.
Poor lost souls. May you
Although, really, one hell of a JRPG. Oh, these guys. Oh, this is where I really wish I had Junior. God damn it. That's right, this is gonna be a long one. The only things that'll work on it are physical attacks.
Angel blow.
Charging.
Arg. But no, I'm playing this game mostly because this year it turns 20. So I'm doing a little 20th anniversary sort of playthrough of this.
Take this. Now right.
Oh, I was shocked. I was certain it was going to heal itself. But I was wrong. Now it's going to heal itself.
Open ether circuit.
And that attack's gonna be utterly negated. I'm thinking of replaying it. Well, I have the Japanese versions of all the games as well as the North American version, so I'm thinking of playing it through in Japanese this time around. Are there any major differences? Like, I know that the North American versions, like, blood has been removed. Like, I think the Japanese versions I hear they show the violence much more, as opposed to, you know, wimpy American gamers who apparently can't handle blood.
Yeah. Ha. Ready? Angel blow.
Open ether circuit. Take this.
And because I'm playing the first game, it means that inevitably I'm going to have to play the second and third at some point. But I am not playing them in order.
Yeah. Ha. Ready?
No censorship, the voice cast is consistent throughout all three games, and the weirdest thing I don't think most people actually notice, the Japanese version has different music in many of its cutscenes. The North American version either swapped out certain OSTs or completely removed them. For the record, this was actually a localization change for the better. Oh! I certainly did not know that. Nice. Ooh, I got the points too. Extra points for that.
Systems clear.
There we go, we get a level up for Shion. And a new attack, Gravity Well. Nice. What is Gravity Well? Let's find out. One enemy near hit slow against B and G types. Okay. Let's immediately up the power a bit. We are definitely going to pump up X-Buster. Pilot KO against M-types. And we're going to beef up Angel Blow. Definitely gonna bump up Storm Waltz. And while we're here, let's do that. Certain tracks they use in some that are just odd. Oh, I did not know that. Good to know. Alright. For the moment, let's swap Shion back out. Go back to my regular party here. Things complaint people had episode ones that were too much silence and too little music, so in episode 2 they end up overcompensating and so. That was something I've been noticing, Yang, as I've been streaming this game. Like, I had forgotten, seriously forgotten how quiet this game is. Like, it's a great game, but I find that it's not the best game to possibly stream because of just how quiet it is. Like, this is one of the rare moments that this is one of the rare moments where we have background music. What the hell happened? My Elgato crapped out. Hold on. Let's see what we got. PlayStation's still running. It appears my capture card has shit itself. Hold that thought. What happened here? Ya-da-da. Yeah. Like, the capture card is plugged in and everything, but decided to shit itself. Hold on. I thought my PlayStation crapped out. I'm like, oh, great. Why is it telling me 1 moment, please? 1 moment, please, for what? All right. Okay, we're gonna do that. No device, no shit. Okay. All right. Let me check my chords here. Yes. Do the things. As I wonder why this has decided to be a dick. Ya-da-da. Apologies, everyone. We have a technology fail going on here. That is so weird. There we go. Apparently, I just needed to re-tickle its funny bone or something. That was weird. All right, we're back. That was really strange. So yes, that link that Winged just put into the chat for you. I'm a photographer, and that link takes you to all of my various photo links. So website, Redbubble, Patreon, Vero, all of that good stuff. So thank you, Wing, for sharing. AMG, long time no see. Now, what was I doing before the capture device so rudely interrupted me? Yes. So I have some people here, so I will just remind everyone there that I've been doing this since the beginning of July, and I'll keep doing it throughout through this month and probably a little bit into September. I am doing a charity campaign for the Women's Reproductive Rights Assistance Project. They're an organization that helps women, help them pay for abortions, reproductive care, emergency contraception, all that very, very important stuff that needs to happen, because abortion rights are incredibly important. They are healthcare, they're human rights. And regardless of what our Supreme Court says, regardless of what our Republican Party says, they're absolutely vital. So this organization helps, they provide financial assistance to women who would otherwise be unable to afford such care. So if you are able to, the link is now in the chat. If you're able to donate, please do. Much appreciated. But if you can't, I understand. Money is very tight. I get it. All I ask is that you share that link far and wide. I am doing giveaways for every $100 that we raise. And the winner of the giveaway, they have a choice. Either $25 worth in store credit to the video game digital storefront of their choosing. So Steam, the Nintendo eShop, PlayStation Network, or Xbox Live. Or you can get some of my art photography. If you choose that, just go to my website or any place that I've shared any of my images on my social media, pick a single image, any image you want, and I will send you an 8x12 print as a thank you. I can't go that way. Ah, no, stay away! Alright, I can't go that way. I have to find another way. Shit! Nope. Not that way. Skill upgrade S. My streaming tab was hiding from you watched on your phone. Well, that's much appreciated.
Poor lost souls, may you be reborn again anew. Yeah!
Mies! Was that enough to get you? Nope. Short by 88 HP. So I watched some of your digital board game night. Really? Ah, yes.
Ready?
Well, thank you. I'm hoping to do the next board game night sometime in September, because those are a lot of fun. I very much enjoy them. The Twitch board game nights, where anyone can just jump on and play board games. I have not uploaded that stream yet to YouTube. I meant to do that today, but I was in the office, so I will probably upload that tomorrow. Yes, also all my streams go up on my YouTube channel after a few days because they only stay on Twitch for 2 weeks before they drop off. So if you ever miss a stream and for some reason you want to catch it later, or you forget about it, you can just go to my YouTube channel. Oh, they're super, they are what they say on the tin. They are optional bosses. There's a couple of them in this game, but I will not be touching them because to not pull your hair out fighting them, you need to do a particular side quest, and that side quest I'm not able to do because I'm playing this game on a PS3, and the place I need to go to complete the side quest causes the game to crash, and that is because for some reason the PS3 just has a problem with that part of the game. Good evening, Vanilla. And welcome. I missed this game. That is why I have all that. That is why I have the physical copies of this game.
Gilbert effect active. Gnosis materialization complete.
Yang, so the place in the Kukai Foundation, like the parts store, if you go there while you're playing this game on a PS3, as soon as you enter it, your character is frozen in place. You cannot move forward and you can't leave. The game just locks. You just stay spinning in a circle and you have to reset. And I looked that up, and that is apparently an issue with playing this game on a PS3. Because I have one of the original, I own one of the original PS3s that could mostly play PS1 and PS2 discs, but there are some issues with some games playing on a PS3. And for this game, that one specific area where you go to complete the Erd Kaiser, you can't do it, because once you step in there, you just stay frozen in place. You enter it once, and you just keep spinning, you can't move. You cannot move.
Ready? Angel blow!
You got to Xenosaga 2 and your sister Lunga ruined the CD? I found... because I bought Xenosaga 2 and 3. I'd never owned Xenosaga 1. And I found... so this copy I'm playing now, I found it on eBay for $15. So what is Gravity Well? Let's find out. So I don't know how much Xenosaga 2 goes on eBay, but it's worth a shot. I actually didn't know about the that you could get something from the casino. I typically just ignored that part. But I knew about the Erd Kaiser.
My external appearance Shion, I need to be clean.
Chaos gets a level up. Stay away, damn it! I won't let you bastards destroy this shop. This place is full of children's dreams. Think of the children. There we go. Fruit filling, you bastard. Come on. It's an item called Brave Soul that you can get via the casino roads. You should how much lower your health is. Oh! Didn't know that.
Do you really think
Well, thank you. Learn something new every day. Oh, I wish I had Junior for this battle. Wish I had swapped out. I will. Yay, more Pac-Man insertion. Well, I mean, same company. Ouch.
Ready? Angel blow.
You jerk.
Take this! Gravity well!
Alright, I'll take it. But I like this move much better.
Charging.
One's out. Are you out? No, not yet. Damn it. And you're not gonna be out. Because you're gonna heal yourself. 262.
Take this! Lightning flash!
There we go.
Okay, let's go on.
Thanks, you saved me. Oh no, we found the baker. Go back there to escape. There's a shortcut to get outside. 6 left. Obtained 1,000. I should actually go back to the inn and save it because it's been a while. So I'm gonna do that. Gonna have to. Oh yes, he's already dead. But for all you joining me, thank you so much for spending some of your Monday evening with me. I absolutely enjoy the pleasure of your company. So normally, if you are new here, I normally stream 2 to 3 times a week, but because I have plans later on in the week, this is going to wind up, unfortunately, this is going to wind up being my only stream this week. So normally I stream Mondays and Fridays, and sometimes I do an art stream on Thursdays where I'll do something for photography related. But this is the only stream I'm going to wind up doing this week, so... But next week we should have a full complement. I did just do a photo shoot last week, so I've got stuff to work on. I also have film to develop as well, because I shot a roll of film during this shoot as well, so there is some constant agitation in your future. I know you're all looking forward to that. Oh dear, what should I do? My precious kitten. If something ever were to happen to her, I couldn't live with myself. Hey you! You better go save my darling kitten. Got it? This is an order. 5 left. Give it up! I'm not letting you pass this point. Oh, we got another one of these. Alright. Let's swap out. Trying to remember where I'm at, seems familiar. This is definitely in the second half of the game, Vanilla. This is when the Gnosis attacked the Kukai Foundation. This was right after we just took the mind trip in Shion and Cosmos' brain.
I guess there's no choice but to fight.
Am I going to marathon the series? No, I'm not. But I do intend on coming back to Xenosaga. So, Vanilla, I'm playing this game in celebration of its 20th anniversary because it came out in 2002. So the game I'm playing after this is a game that turned 25 years old this year. So I'm going to be playing that, and that game is Final Fantasy VII, which was my first JRPG. But I do intend to come back to this series. Because I love it. I love Xenosaga. Final Fantasy VII was my introduction to JRPGs, and I love it so much. Oh, don't do the thing! Alright, I can handle that. Oh, it's double the ether. Okay, you know what? That's fine. It's still gonna take care of you. But yeah, that's what I've been doing the last few games on this channel. Just there was a lot of anniversaries. Like earlier this year, I did a playthrough of the first Kingdom Hearts. Thank you for the follow, Vanilla. Thank you so much. Yeah, I did a playthrough earlier this year of Kingdom Hearts for its 20th anniversary. And I forget what I've done before that. I did Legend of Dragoon, but I don't know if that was... I forget if that was an anniversary playthrough. But Legend of Dragoon is a criminally underrated game. And I do mean criminally underrated. It's all on my YouTube channel. The link just popped up in the chat just a little while ago. So... You can go see what I've done. Like my full game playthroughs, I put in playlists for you, so.
Your orders, Xion?
Okay. 5150. Let's just get rid of you. So do I. I really wish they made a remake of Legend of Dragoon. Yep, you're just gonna go away.
Here!
To convince your husband to create a character, guess who I modeled after? I can't imagine who. Get out of here. Do you go around Skyrim bopping things with a hammer? Meow. Four to go. So can I not, Oh, I know where I have to go for that. I think. Yeah, I have to go to the lower level. Maru and Cosmos are two of my... Yeah, I mean, you can't really go wrong with that. Rune crystal. Come on, let's do the thing.
Your orders, Xion?
Nice. Alright, physical defense is down, but whatever. But yes, Final Fantasy VII is going to be the next game I play. And I am really looking forward to that. And I'm going to be busting out my PS1 discs. And seeing how I can do that. I mean, I don't have to break out the original discs. I have... How many versions of the game do I have? I still have my PS1 discs. I have it downloaded from the PlayStation Network on here. I have it on Steam. And I have it on my Switch. See, I've got 4 versions of the game. Oh, I also have Final Fantasy. I have the Final Fantasy VII Remake, which I have not finished.
Is everyone okay?
I love chaos. I mean, I'm going to ask no spoilers about the plot in the chat, because I do know that there are some people who are watching this game who have never seen it. So, for those of you who are familiar with Xenosaga and you know the story, please try to refrain from spoilers in the chat. Oh no, you don't. You have to get by me first. I would never abandon my loved one to escape. Oh, you scared me. Johnny just shoved me in here all of a sudden. Johnny? What are you doing? Let's get out of here. Yes, ma'am. 2 left. Oh. Pff. Anything else I can blow up in here? No, okay. Has anyone in here played Valkyrie Profile? I have heard of it. I have never played it. Alright, so there's 2 people left.
Let's go.
I know where one of them is. Meese! Alright, fine. You know what? Fine. That'll earn you a beautiful trip to Angel Blow. That's what it'll do.
Angel Blow!
So I know next week, since this is going to be the only stream I wind up doing this week, so next week I'll be swapping the art stream around. Normally that would be on Thursday, but the model for that shoot actually wants to be present, actually wants to be on stream with me, so she can talk about her costumes and just and whatnot. So she'll be with me. So I'm doing my art stream on Monday of next week. And then we'll have probably a couple of Xenosaga streams.
Who would have thought one of Miyuki's inventions would come in handy?
Yeah, I've never played Valkyrie Profile. I've heard of it. But it was not something I played. Alright, so I've just gone around in a circle. Alright, so not here.
Okay, here we go.
So when I was just starting to get into JRPGs, so I was that person who, after I'd played like Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9, and I was as a kid and was just looking for something new to play, I was in Best Buy one time, and I saw a game from Squaresoft, called Chrono Cross. And I had not known at all that it was the sequel to another game I had never heard of called Chrono Trigger. So I was very confused when I played Chrono Cross for the first time, because I'm playing it, I'm going, okay, they're clearly referencing stuff that happened before the events of this game. And then I played Chrono Trigger for the first time in college, and I went, oh! So that's what happened with the thing and the... Although, speaking of games that did get a remaster, I am shocked that Chrono Cross did. Like, that was a game I was never expecting to see ever again on anything. Yeah, I'm just trying to remember how the hell do I get there? Oh.
Target locked on. Commencing combat mode.
I don't want to fight you. I really don't. You're a long battle. Hey! Thank you for the donation, MG. Oh, crap. Thank you so much.
Your orders, Shion?
Thank you for your... We are $25 away from the next giveaway. Chrono Cross is trade without playing. Yeah. I realized that. Alright. Where am I missing? I'll give it a few more minutes before I then consult a walkthrough. Because this is getting a little... I'd like to move on. Turn around. Go the other way. Thank you. That's what I needed to do. I'll just blow up these items first.
Okay, here we go.
Here!
Really underrated, never heard of JRPG is Okaji's Shadow King. Another one I've heard of. And have never played. You have quite a bit of those.
Here.
Something else I want to get back into, because I played it last year. I played the first Parasite Eve last year. It was, and I want to get to Parasite Eve 2 later on.
Come on, everyone, we still
Also, I know in October, I'm planning on doing another Spooptober, so a series of like horror-themed video games. So last year I did Dino Crisis, Silent Hill. Wait, why am I being targeted? I'm not even an important character. I'm just a part-timer. One left. Now, where is that one? Nope, I've already been there. So one left. Where? Because I'm getting the sneaking suspicion that I might have got them. But I'll give it another minute. We do a little more, just one last bit of searching. Is it here? I haven't explored that area. Oh, yes, I have. Silly me. Good game mostly because of the outlandish humor. Okay, we've been there. That's where it came from. Where do you go? Okay. You're down there. No? Alright. Alright, well, I'm gonna go back to the inn and save it. Parasite, even Dino Crisis. Oh, Game Informer. Game Informer, the Game Informer magazine still actually exists. They just don't print as many issues as they used to. It's like once every few months now. Like, I'm still on Game Informer's mailing list. Yep. I got pulled into that.
I don't want meaningless bloodshed.
Chaos, you're so cute. I don't want meaningless bloodshed, you say. What have you been doing this whole game? I miss video game magazines in general. I used to have a regular subscription to Game Informer and Nintendo Power because at the time, Game Informer, it being GameStop's magazine, very, very anti-Nintendo bias. Like I'd go into a GameStop looking for a GameCube game, and I'd practically get laughed out of the room by the GameStop staff. And it was kind of reflected in their magazine. It was just like, Nintendo, what's that? So to cancel out the lack of Nintendo stuff from Game Informer, I'd have a Nintendo Power subscription. And I really, really miss Nintendo Power magazine.
Charging. My external appearance is down 5%.
Yes, I know, you need cleaning. Okay, so I think I've got everybody in this section. I don't think I missed anyone, which would lead me to think that I missed somebody back there. The only logical conclusion I could think of. Yeah, okay. It's not him. So we're gonna save it. Ah, Nintendo Power. Oh, the joys of being an elder millennial. It's entirely possible I could have missed somebody. Well, I clearly did miss somebody. I have one person left to save. The question is, who? No, I don't need capitalism. All right. No, no, I don't want to deal with fucking kobolds. Except I'm going to fucking deal with kobolds.
Your orders, Xion?
Ugh, okay. One's out. But yeah, I mean, I miss... I mean, I know it's definitely, you know, a lot of it is a generational thing, but not all of it. But I still prefer, you know, here in my mid-30s, I still prefer getting my game information in physical magazines. Like, I look at a screen too much in my workday as it is, so it's like, I like having something physical to look at. Also, like, something that I used to love in video game magazines was like sometimes the free shit that you get. Like remember the PlayStation demo discs?
Charging. Our blade. All systems.
And sometimes you get like free posters. I would like cover my walls with those. Oh, that's right. Now that the thing... Oh! Oh! Okay. That's where the last dude was hiding. Got it.
Great Hilbert effect.
My older siblings would always take them and, I'm sorry. Older siblings are rough. Like, I have an older sister, well, I have an older stepsister and an older stepbrother. And they too thought it was their life's mission during childhood to just be the absolute worst assholes. I'm sorry.
Great. I collected some good data.
Ah, yes. Back in the good old days of online message boards, I miss forums. I really do. Wooden idol. There we are. And you're the last one. Ah, please spare me. Don't kill me. I don't taste good anyway. Please, just let me go. What? You're not a Gnosis? You scared me. I'm totally fine. Well, I was just checking to make sure that none of the guests got left behind. Well, it looks like they all made it safely. Well, guess I'll run too now. Rescued everyone. So we're gonna save it one more time. Did all the Gnosis seriously disappear when I saved the last one? No. Okay. Okay, it's older kittens. I suppose. I don't know. I've got at least another half hour to go. Alright, I see green arrow. You are a great help. Thanks to you, everyone has managed to escape. Are you short on anything? If there's anything you need, I'll sell it to you. Well, I mean, I'll have a look. Let's take a look. I think actually we're kind of pretty good. And I'll take a few more biospheres, but... Alright. So, I think we're pretty good here. Alright, well... Well, we've rescued everyone, so that invariably means that I'm sure that a boss is going to come up. Because it would not be a JRPG without it. Hell, hey, what do you know? Alright, come on. Have at you.
Ordinary force. Everyone, be careful.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ouch. Ooh. So chaos is the,
Yeah. Ready? Angel blow.
Same thing at my local Ren Fair as well, MG. That is becoming the new sort of standard practice. So my local Ren Fair would be the New York Renaissance Fair. And yeah, they're doing the same thing here.
All right.
Charging.
We just love going after chaos this go around. Oh, Junior finally gets in on the hit action. Yes, yes, indeed. Ooh, all right. Let's
Unleash some of thy powers.
Oh, glad I did that. Oof! Jesus, even with defense. Ouch.
Unleash some of thy powers.
Yeah, I should have had Shion in this one. Oh well.
Charging.
Because somebody may be going bye-bye. Okay, not Junior. Oh, you're gonna defend. Alright.
Unleash some of thy powers.
354. Okay. Alright. Good thing Chaos did his thing. I'm just going to cut the line here.
Charging.
Oh, this might be enough to get that left one. I know he's in a defensive posture, but it might be enough. It is enough. One down.
Unleash some of thy powers.
Alright. This makes things a little easier.
Eat this! Moonlit Serenade!
Who's that gonna hit? Alright, it hits Junior.
Unleash some of thy powers.
So Junior is out of the red for the moment. Oh no! It's got an instant kill move. Who's going down? Bye-bye.
Shutting down.
I should have seen that coming, if I'm being brutally honest.
Here.
Returning to battle.
Oh, really? Really? That's what we're gonna be doing?
Not good. Shutting down.
Okay. How the fuck are you supposed to win if it does that?
Here.
Returning to battle.
Oh, fuck you.
Shutting down. Shutting down.
Here!
Returning to battle.
Oh, come on! Because I know if I'm able to land basically one remaining attack, it's over. That's it. Redo this boss battle.
Down.
All right, take two. So that's the strategy of this boss. Is when you take down the first one, the other one is just gonna start spamming instant kills, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's just hope that just ugh. That is patently unfair, is what that is. Apparently the auto mod does not like douche canoe. Oh, what Wow. All right.
Disabling auto safety. Destroy all targets.
Well, it's gonna split into two the second I hit it, so.
Yeah! Ha! Ready?
I love how the auto mod is like, think of the children here. So we are getting closer toward the end of the stream here. I'm only probably another 10-15 minutes or so. So this will be last call for donations for tonight for the Women's Reproductive Rights Assistance Project. As I've said, they are an organization that offers financial assistance. They help out women to help them pay for abortions, emergency contraception, reproductive health care. Very, very important because abortion is healthcare. It's human rights. It's incredibly important. I don't really care what the Supreme Court or the Republican Party think. So if you are able to donate, please do so. The link to the donate link pops up from time to time in the chat. You can just type in !charity to bring it up. I'm doing giveaways for every $100 that we raise, and we are $25 away from the next giveaway. And giveaways will either be, to whoever wins them, they have a choice. Either $25 in store credit to the video game storefront of your choosing. That's gonna, no, that's not gonna kill chaos. It's gonna come awfully close though. Either $25 in store credit to the video game storefront of your choosing. So Steam, Nintendo eShop, PlayStation Network, or Xbox Live, or the other option is some of my artwork. I am a professional photographer, and if you would like, You can go onto my website or my social media, anywhere where I have images, and you could pick any single one of my images, any one of them. Be one of my cemetery images, cosplay, or other studio images. Could be one of my nude images. I will send you an 8x12 print of whatever image you choose as a thank you. So, if you're unable to donate, I understand. Money's tight, I get it. All I ask is that you share the donation link far and wide.
Unleash some of thy power.
I'll be continuing to do... My streams will continue to be charity streams until at least through the end of this month. Probably I'm looking to wrap this up sometime in early to mid-September. And I'm hoping to do that with a weekend-long game stream. Where I'll do something like, I'll do what I usually do. I'll do 8 hours one day and 8 hours the second day. And it's usually something fun. It's usually like a platforming game, and I do like a challenge for myself where I do like a donation match. Like, if I play like the old Sega Genesis Sonic games, I'll do like $5 for every Chaos Emerald that I find. Or if it's a platforming game that I know that I particularly struggle with, I'll do like $1 per death or something like that. And there goes Chaos. Lakin Modor, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. Always appreciate extra follows, and a pleasure having you here. Thank you so much. What am I doing? What the hell am I doing? I need... a hero.
Thanks for the help.
Alright, let's try to see if we can... A hero for what? So if we can do something, will that take out the first one? Yes! Yes, it will. So now I gotta anticipate getting spammed the death, the instant kills here, so...
Open ether circuit.
Here.
Another... It does that again.
Open ether circuit.
It annoys me that I'm wasting these critical opportunities here, but not really much I can do about that.
Here.
Oh, here we go. Here for the awesome donation campaign. Well, thank you. Trying to do anything I can to try to help out. Try to help out the women because it's super important.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Well, waiting for that. Amazon support, although I can't donate. Well, I appreciate the thought. I appreciate the thought very much, Loken.
Thanks for the help.
It's very, very sad and frustrating that we treat women so badly in this country.
Ready?
Oh, I should have used Angel alone.
Angel wings.
Yeah, that wasn't gonna do it. I really need to use X-Buster. Oh, someone's gonna die. I mean, that was nice. Oh, well, Shion might be able to take the hit. Okay, she did.
Open ether circuit.
Who's dying? Be Shion.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Here.
I'm not done yet.
I hope so too. I really do. Oh, Shion might go down. Yep, that's a crit. She's out.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Here.
And I hope our November elections lead to some meaningful change. Oh, this might do it. This might do it.
Charging.
It's gonna be close. Oh. You can't have much HP left. Really? You hit him? You hit Shion for exactly how much HP? Oh my god. Cosmos' last attack. You know what? Fuck it. 1 HP left. Get out of here. I know I like to have all my characters alive at the end, but... Wow. Yeah, Shion's not gonna get that sweet, sweet EXP, but whatever. New attack for Chaos. Christ. I'll just do a quick pause here, just a quick check. Just doing a quick check I do a quick check of just a walkthrough just to make sure, like, if it'll tell me if there are a bunch of cutscenes coming up, and it appears that there's about to be. So we are going to stop here for the night, as it is almost 9:45, and it is a work night. So again, thank you so much for spending some of your Monday evening with me. I absolutely very much appreciate the pleasure of your company. And thank you for the donations. We are $25 away from the next giveaway. As I said before at the beginning of the stream, this is going to be, because I have plans later in the week, this is going to be the only stream I wind up doing next week. But next week, this is the only stream I'm doing this week. But next week, I'm hoping to have a full complement of streams. I'm hoping so Monday will be an art stream. I'll be doing some photography editing for my last photo shoot, and I believe our model for that shoot will be present on the stream with me, talking about her costume and her process and all that fun stuff. And then I'm hoping Thursday and Friday of next week, more Xenosaga. So hopefully you will join me for any or all of those. And yeah, so thank you so much we got some new follows today, we got some donations, and I'm hoping we get to $200 next week so we can do another giveaway. So let's see if there's anybody currently streaming that I can send you all over to. Oh, I can't stand Doom spammers either, MG. Let's see. Who is currently... No one is currently gaming. They're all art streaming right now. So I'm going to actually send you to one of my artist friends who is currently doing comics. My good friend Tiny Dragon on Fire. So let's bring you all over to her. She's a delight. Alright, so on that wonderful note, everyone, stay healthy, stay safe, go get vaccinated, wear your goddamn masks. Seriously, do the thing, everyone. Have a good rest of your week. I will see you next week. Good night, and joy be with you all, everyone. Be well, and thanks so much.